Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. Let's talk about this real fast. I want y'all to hit the like button, subscribe to the page, and definitely hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates that we drop. Now, let's get to it.
Throw rocks and hide your hand, man, all over there on other people's page. I don't know who no PF is. I don't know if that's one of your doubles, your stunt doubles. I don't know if that's somebody that worked for me. One of your is that one of your false Is that you? Talk to me. Is that you or is that the AI version?
It's me all the way. It could be the AI version if you want it to be.
No,
I'm family.
Well, I mean the PF. I mean, why they FF?
No, because I got the social. I let somebody else run that social media page. When I want to get on that, I get on that. But it's one of my guys. What's going on, family?
One of your guys.
Yeah,
I mean, you call
one of my guys. One of my.
You call for me.
Yeah. So I need to know. I called you to. I've been reaching out to you to let you know. I ain't never had nothing against you. When did me and you go wrong? When did me and you start having beef?
I don't know. I don't know how much do we have a beef? Because you seem real like you aggressive or something about it.
Last time me and you.
Wait a minute. What kind of beef
we
do
don't
we
have
have?
a beef. I'm saying a disagreement.
What do we have a disagreement about? What do we have a disagreement about?
You tell me. I never had nothing against you. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let's talk. I seen you in Miami. Last time I seen you in Miami before. We kicked it. You said what's up, I said what's up. We kicked it, we had a good time. Now all of a sudden it seems like Bill Haney is my like I ain't got nothing against Bill.
Listen, I don't know if I'm your enemy or not. I don't claim to be your enemy. I don't care nothing about being nobody's enemy. You know who I am. You know what I'm saying? You know how but if you was my enemy, then you would feel like that. Do you feel like I'm your enemy?
Talking in circles.
I'm just asking a question. We
ain't
no pissing contest.
Does it feel like that?
I'm asking you.
I feel like, listen, I've been knowing you for long, but I feel like you're a nigga. You see what I'm saying? Okay. That's how I feel like it, me myself, personally. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
By your actions.
And so,
let me tell you by your actions. Wait.
That's cool.
Wait, PB, you wanted me to tell you. I feel like you're based on your actions about everybody that's been in the town that's been down with you. You dig what I'm saying? They doing dirt ball bad. Ain't nobody doing real good with you. You dig what I'm saying? Now, you told me that you was going to show me what you can do with Tank. You always kept telling me, Tank. You see what I can do with Tank. Listen, brother, you see what I done did with my son. That if you really, that's what you really been whispering. But when you went to go talk and do the deal, it wasn't something that he felt like that he wanted to get no monthly. He wanted to be a boss. So the deal didn't happen. But I mean, I don't want you to sit up and talk like some hellified nigga. You've been doing some hellified shit for the streets, or like you done been there for me, or like we 100% eye level. Nigga, I take care of everybody around this motherfucker. I take care of my son. And you've been hating on me for a long time, but you've been blocking like a mother. You know you have. But listen,
Bill.
What you mean, huh? What do you mean, huh?
Bill.
Bill. You won't even stay. You won't even. You're looking. But I'm saying this though. Everybody that I got something against, or just like you said, I'm gonna say it to their face, and you know that's the kind of nigga I've been. Listen, you've been carrying that book you've been doing for nothing, nigga, and I'm not gonna kiss your nigga. You know I'm not gonna kiss you. Period.
Hey, Bill.
And listen, for every nigga, Mac,
Bill, you had the floor.
Listen, I'm saying, Mac.
Bill, when can I get the floor? Bill, when can I get the floor?
No, okay, I'm gonna let you get the floor. Whether it be Mac, whether it be S Mac, whether it be all the bad niggas, whether it be my nigga from up the way from Oakland, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, nigga. A lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So you popping it. So nigga, when I pop it, what's the problem? Because other niggas don't pop it. You know what I'm saying? You pop it 1,000 times. Then you was talking about that sport. You beat niggas up in sport. I didn't watch you beat niggas up. And when my son got down on you, you dig what I'm saying? You act like you tell us.
Bill,
no, you tell us. No, you
Bill,
tell us.
Bill. If your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm not.
That's not it.
I'm the under the light
I got a nigga
fighter.
that don't lie. I got a nigga that don't lie, nigga, 100% of the time. Nigga,
can I ask you a question? Bill, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What's my record under the lights? What's my record under the lights?
I'm going to tell you, but listen, what's your record in life, nigga?
No.
Yeah,
Get
nigga.
down to it.
Yeah, what's my record?
What is
nigga,
my
what's
record?
my record in life? Nigga, what's your record under the lights? Nigga, every 50 of your opponents
my record in life, my record in life is undefeated.
Nigga, listen, huh? You said what? You said in life
my
you
record
undefeated.
in life is undefeated.
Nigga, come on, man. What are you talking about your record in life? Nigga, who you talking to? Who you talking? You trying to tell these people that you don't take no L's. Nigga, you take L's around this motherfucker. Took L's. Nigga, my son took L. Nigga, we take L's. What the fuck you talking about? You keep running around this motherfucker acting like that you the only one like
when
your
somebody
shit don't
died,
stink,
when somebody died, when you lose a loved one, of course we take an L. You just took an L. And when you
Nigga,
and I'm not talking about in the ring. We're not talking about in the ring.
And I know
remember this, Bill.
I ain't never been in no ring. I've always been
Bill, I've always been respectful
that
to you.
punk 50 and 0, nigga. I'm 50 and 0 in these streets, nigga. I got love in these streets, nigga. 50 and 0 with that box, nigga. That don't mean nothing.
Bill, I ain't gotta get. We ain't gotta have a pistol contest. Bill, I ain't gotta be. I ain't gotta talk to you crazy. You know why?
I just pissed a little bit longer than you, nigga. What you talking about? We started pissing. You started pissing. I started pissing, nigga. What are you talking about?
Bill. At the end of the day, listen. I called to find out what is your problem with me, because I don't have no problem with you.
I'm for the streets, nigga. Do something for the streets, nigga, and then I'll be cool. I'm cool. I'll stop saying something, nigga. If it was some hellified street niggas that was up around you that say, nigga, he got us, then nigga, I'll be, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I talk, but I don't mean nothing. I'm just doing some comedy, my nigga.
So Bill,
I don't dislike you. It's just shit, my nigga.
Bill, is me and your ultimate goal is to help our kids go to the next level, or is our ultimate goal is for us to go against each other? You tell me.
I don't know. I mean, are you helping your kids? I don't know. You know what? You can see my work. You can see my work. You see what I do. You dig? You come up in there with that slow drag talking about that 50 and 0 under the lights, nigga. Lights, nigga, and that 50 and 0. You know that mean nothing in the street. If you ain't really pushing that line and your kids all right in these streets, nigga, you a hoe ass nigga. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, if you ain't if your kids ain't walking around and they mobbing in these motherfucking streets, nigga, and they all right, nigga, then don't nothing else matter, nigga.
Bill, it's not about the streets, Bill.
I said,
Bill, it's not about the streets. That's why you got out the streets, Bill. That's why you got out the streets. I learned from my dad not even be in the streets. But listen, I ain't coming up in no suburbs, Bill.
Listen, no, wait a minute, but I'm still in the street. Listen, I'm still in the street, and if I see your kids, wait a minute. If I see your kids, wait a minute, nigga, if I see your kids in the street, what you mean ain't nothing glorified? Nigga, I'm just seeing your kids in the streets, nigga, and told somebody, nigga, back up, leave your kids alone, nigga, because I'm a thoroughbred street nigga. And you know your kids be in the streets, nigga.
They can do whatever they want.
Squares. But they squares. Yeah, you said they'd do whatever they want to do, you clown. Nigga, what you mean your kids can do everything? And you got $150 million.
I didn't say, listen, I didn't say that. I said when kids
just said that they can do whatever.
Let me tell you something. When kids get to a certain age, they're gonna do what the they want to do anyway.
Nigga, you buy them
so what are you talking about?
Everything, nigga. You buy them bitches everything. How you can't buy your kids everything to stay in pocket? Nigga,
why are you worried about what I'm doing with my money? Now you pocket watching?
Nigga, I'm a thoroughbred nigga. You already know it.
Now you pocket watching?
Cool. Pocket. I don't give a fuck.
Bill,
pocket.
You shouldn't be worried about. You shouldn't be worried about what another man doing for a woman.
What you said? No, doing for a woman.
You said,
nigga, you know I'm a nigga. I've been around this motherfucker. I ain't never been knocked. Nigga, you ain't been in my business. What you talking? Your money ain't spent with me, nigga.
You in my business. You bringing up my name always.
No, what I'm saying is I'm talking about with the bitch. You ain't never got mine. You know what I'm saying? So what are you talking about? We've been in this business. I pocket watch. I ain't never had to pocket watch, nigga, with you. Because the bitch ain't never came in and told me you was doing nothing. Fuck you talking about? Huh?
When I'm buying, Bill.
I ain't by buying a motherfucking thing. I said, nigga, if you can buy something for bros, wait a minute. I said, if you can buy a lot of fly shit, you can buy your kids freedom to do whatever the fuck they want to do and walk around this motherfucker proud because they came from a boss.
Bill, I want to tell you something, Bill. When kids get to a certain age, Bill, they're gonna do they're gonna do what the fuck they want to do. And when kids don't want to listen, that's when you disconnect yourself from them. Period.
Well,
I don't care what
guess what, PB, when you got real niggas that's in these streets, that's real men, and I see that they're your kids, and I tell them, and I tell the streets, hey man, listen, that's not good. They don't need to. Do you know whose baby that is? That's a Mayweather kid. That's what I say. But
Bill,
you don't, no. But they don't say that shit. Huh? Hello?
Yeah.
You don't even say thank you for that, my nigga.
Bill, let me tell you something.
You don't even say thank you for that, though. You, Floyd, I'm saying you don't even just say thank you for that, though. That's because you're a rotten ass nigga, my nigga. You always talking about some money and shit. That's what I'm saying is you can't fuck with me.
Bill, we're not even on here talking about no money, Bill. Bill, we're not even on here talking about no money. This ain't even about no money. This
you brought the money up.
Who did?
You did.
You brought the money up. You talking about what you can do for bitches. You brought the money up.
I said what we can do for our kids. I said what we can do for our kids.
Bill, I said the same thing.
Was I riding the Rolls Royce before my son? Was I riding the Rolls Royce before my son?
Bill, I want to let you know something.
Nigga, knock it off, man. Don't nobody
listen.
I'm not gonna keep rapping. You know, me and you don't even be doing all this motherfucking shit. I'm not gonna keep rapping with you, Pete. You know what time it is with me, man, and I'm gonna keep pushing this family line, man. Welcome to the family.
Tell me.
It's the Haney business, and listen, it's gonna keep on continuing.
You need some help? You need some help with your son?
Have I ever needed your help for anything?
You need some help with your son?
For some help?
You need some help the other motherfucking night? You need some help the other motherfucking night? You need some help with your son?
Listen, your son need help tonight, nigga, not the other night.
You need some help with
your son needs help tonight, you fool-ass earth man. Your son needs help tonight. Your daughter needs help tonight, you fool-ass earth man. Do not campaign. Everybody needs. Listen, my son needs me today, tomorrow, and every day.
And guess what?
So does yours.
If he need me, I'm gonna be there for him. If he need me, I'm gonna be there for him.
No, nigga, you was just popping slick, and I pop back at you, crazy fool.
Yeah,
we don't need you for dog shit.
Guess what?
We don't need you for
and guess what?
Shit.
Anytime I ever talked to Devon and helped him, Devon, guess what? It was all total love. Period.
It don't sound like that.
It was. It was off love. Period.
It don't sound like that.
But you know that. You know that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now,
I don't think so, people.
Now you got my number. Call me direct so we can talk on the phone.
No.
Call me.
No.
So here we go, man. Yet again. Oh, man. This is what I've told people countless times. And before the fight and everything, I've seen a change within this man. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of
I've seen a change in Bill Haney. And when they announced this victory for Ryan Garcia, you know, and everything else, and the rise of Devon, he's one of those trainers that got addicted to the spotlight. He didn't got his whole face in the camera now. He didn't fell in love with himself in front of the camera. We done seen this already. I said this before the fight about Bill Haney. This is why I always fell back for him. I thought him and Floyd are cousins. To be honest, when I first met Bill Haney, I thought him and Floyd were cousins. Shout outs to Urban Politics. I thought they were cousins. Now, this is the same thing I said I've seen in the past. In the past, spotlight on you did with Sean Porter's father, right? They did this considerably over and over again. And when I see Bill Haney, he's always with like 10, 15 dudes, and and they all weep on the streets and all this, but he was never like that back then. When I met him, he was, oh yeah, hey, how you doing? And it is always cool to live vicariously through your son. There's nothing wrong with that. To live vicariously through your son with everything that your child is doing and you living vicariously through them, it's almost like seeing yourself grow up again. There's nothing wrong with that. I get it. But sometimes the trainer and the father and stuff, they think it's about them. The spotlight is on them. So now it's like, it's about me. I finally made it. Now he's famous. And now him taking the floor, and he got to do these interviews now. Come, pop, reality come. They only love you when you win it. You see, this is why I try to tell people about falling in love with the camera. And finding your balance. I don't really know what he did as a trainer, for his son. I was like, I remember his father used to box. I think he was Floyd's sparring partner before for a fight. He sparred with his father. So that's why I'm like, other than that, I don't remember him boxing. I'm not saying he don't know nothing about the game. I won't say that. I'm just going to say his son is trained mostly for amateur fighting than pro level to me. And once he fought somebody his size, and the fact he didn't know what to do in an adverse situation showed me he wasn't prepared. It showed me what little he didn't know. And Teo Fimo's dad or what? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, Sean Porter. You seen Sean Porter, when you see Kenny Porter come out there and do that and talk about his son and the way Kenny Porter was. And Kenny Porter was another one. Fell in love with that camera. Now, do you see Kenny Porter? You see what happens? They move on to the next. And then you're no longer the apple of their eye no more. Now you're expendable. Now you somebody they don't even care. They seen the way you move. Yeah, he's changed. Now he be trolling and trying to, I'm doing my comedy stuff. Comedy? Comedy stuff? Through the whole promotion to me, he was the most foolish one. Besides what Ryan Garcia was doing, trying to be crazy and all that, he was the one acting completely out of character. Trying to fight people. Yo, go get up. Trying to fight the bodyguards and everything else. I'm like, seriously? Is that what we on now? When we start doing that? Let's just start fighting bodyguards. That's what's up. That's the new plan. That's the new movement. trying to fight B-Hop. And we went over this already, man. You know what I'm saying? So for me, what happened today, that was nothing. Because I had already seen it. I was at Nate Jones' gym and did an interview with Nate. And once we did the interview with Nate, it told a whole new highlight as to the politics of the game. Well, we got to start, people got to start moving in a certain way. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I went in front of the camera, man, because I wanted it to be said. So this is before the fight. I'm in Nate Jones' gym. There's your boy Cino right there. Go follow the Nate Jones story. Let's get into that. He's doing the same thing that Billy Hunter did, Virgil Hunter, and all the rest. Let's get into that. He's doing the same thing. Really see Ryan being on the problem. I think the first couple rounds just without him getting caught. Yeah, I think he'll get stopped. Or the Golden Boys find a way to stop it first. So, yeah, I see it going that way. But another thing, I don't really like what Bill Haney's doing, his training. I want to say that now. Let's get into that. He's doing the same thing that Billy Hunter did, Virgil Hunter, and all the rest of them. When they turn all them cameras on them, they start performing in front of the camera, and then they start making themselves bigger than life. Now Bill Haney's the guy. They got the camera on him. It was just Derrick James. They were doing that with Derrick James until Errol got it. And now Derrick James was the man. And
there's a good trainer.
There's a good trainer, but I'm just saying.
A former fighter, former national champion.
Yeah, it's not a knock on Derrick. I'm just saying, once they put that camera on him, and they start doing these interviews, it started changing him. They started looking for the camera, calling him up. And Bill Haney then just got drunk with it.
Bill Haney,
he think he WWE.
Is a great father, a great supporter of his son. But he needs a real trainer. And if Devon don't get a real significant trainer, it's gonna hurt him. He needs a real dog behind him doing the game. Devon needs to be taught some real small, significant things that can make a big change in his career. That's the smallest thing what Devon needs. Devon is teaching himself, and that's going to hinder him. He need to be taught. He teach the game. He needs some fine wine tuning at this peak of his career, at the end of his career, in the middle part of his career. He needs some fine wine tuning. He's not getting that. He's just getting the same stuff, and it's not going to help him in the big fight. To beat the Phil Lopez, you need that. To beat Tank Davis, you need that. To beat Shakur Stevenson, you need that. To beat Ryan Garcia, you don't need it. You cool with being Ryan Garcia right now, and you will. But the real fights, man, you need a real trainer in her hands.
Now, right there. Now, you just heard Nate say that. You gonna need real training. It is bright in here, but I'm getting ready to leave. So it's bright outside. I got to get ready to drive. So that's why I have my glasses to make sure I don't forget them when I walk up out of here. So ain't nobody had none. But that's why I got my glasses on, because I was going to leave until this pops up and everybody's like, man, you hear what Bill's doing, man? He trying, man, I told you, man, clout chasing everything. So everybody been going off about Bill Haney. And then I was like, I've already told y'all this. And he was like, they were like, you right. You did say this about Bill Haney. But that was before the fight that you just saw with Nate Jones. So you just saw what Nate Jones said. He's a great supporter of his son, but he needs training. Fire his father? That's hard to do. That's your father. Floyd had to fire his father. That was hard. And at the latter part of his career, he brought him back. But that's a hard thing to do. And I don't know how much Bill Haney is, because I think Derrick James was the one that fought, was Floyd's sparring partner. I said Bill Haney, but I think it was Derrick James that was Floyd's sparring partner. But here's the thing, that what Nate was saying that was key. That was before the Ryan Garcia fight. We both picked Devon to win that fight, but he was saying all that, that's what Devon needed. So he already saw that Devon don't possess these things. And a lot of y'all don't know, that man that you just saw, Nate Jones, is one of the best trainers in boxing because he could teach it. This is the reason he was in Floyd's corner. This is why Floyd Mayweather would go in a fight and grab Nate. Not because just they was friends in the 96 Olympics. Floyd was friends with a lot of people. But he know Nate Jones know the game. He know what he see in the ring. He could see it. He see the little things that you need to know. Every shoulder roll and pad like Floyd, tap, 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 tap. Because they don't understand the massive part of the game. Understand that mechanic, how to not keep getting hit with similar shots over and over again, how to take people's strengths away, how to make them fight your fight. He didn't possess those things. He fought like an amateur. So there's only so many things that you can do in that position. Just saying we're going to get back in the ring with Ryan Garcia, because you don't know where his confidence is now. Now he's been hurt by this man. Now he might be even more passive. He has no power, all that stuff. So now you're seeing a whole different movement, a whole different vibe when it comes to this. Everybody saw that. Well, I'm quite sure. Now, let's go over this. Now, the conflict we've been seeing. Let's go over what we saw. because I want people to understand it more than not understand it. You feel me? When you start seeing people move in a light that is not progressive, when you see people move in a way that you see is divisive, you stay back. Bill Haney, I've seen this man plenty of times in the gym when Devon was young and coming up. Saw him at the amateurs. I know for a fact he's a different individual than the one you're seeing now. This is now the Bill Haney, now that they're making some money in this game, you know, and now they didn't have the success and got the world titles. He's changed. His ego is on 10. And when you give people some bread, you know, and they get some fame or some spotlight, in other words, when they start getting a little spotlight, you start to notice things. You start to notice people moving different. You start to notice people, ego increases. And sometimes when you give people money, they become even more of what they already are. Now, in that same conversation with Floyd, he never gave Floyd the floor, as he said and claimed he wanted to do. Once Floyd came up there, you seen him smile. Like, oh man, like it's Floyd, you know. So, and then he was like, man, you know, he really didn't have no beef. That it was all a show, and he's running all this, but he's using Floyd's name to do it. Floyd pulled up on him, and it's like, man, what is the best? So that's your best thing? Like he said, man, I'm just doing my comedy you know what I'm saying? But for real though, I feel like you a sucker because, man, you ain't everybody around you doing bad, man. Why ain't nobody doing good? He's trying to pass that narrative that it's Floyd's responsibility to make sure everybody else is doing what they want to do, because they all grown men. Nobody has any responsibility. Floyd's supposed to baby them and put a bottle in their mouth, and these grown ass people. That's not how it works. That's not reality. Nobody moves in life that way. That's the narrative they want to run. They want you to believe that everybody needs to move the same way. Everybody got to be the same way. That's just not reality. So when you move with that mentality of everybody has to be this way, these are the results. Now, to mention Floyd Mayweather's children and saying your children in the streets and this and that, and they doing this and doing that, and I'll be like, yo, you need to go get your daughter. You need to go get your son. You need to do this and that. Now you being disrespectful. Now you getting ready to cross a line that you probably don't want to cross or shouldn't cross. Nobody want to doubt your street, but you never do that to another man's family when that man wasn't doing that with your family. Now, I thought they were cousins because I thought he was kin to Floyd on the Sinclair side. So I was like, okay, he one of them Sinclairs. So that's how I was feeling, like, okay, he wanted the Sinclairs. So that we're having on the surface in the horizon is that you have all these different people who moving different, acting different, talking different. And when you have that on the table, what you're starting to see is people that spotlight, you know what I'm saying? They start going to their head. They ain't prepared for it. About Devon is that Devon needs to get that help. He needs a real trainer around him, somebody that could really enhance and help build on what he already got. Now, if you want to get Tarver, that's cool. Tarver's a great trainer. Well, he knows the game. So if Tarver can teach him some little small things that he need, that'll be great. If Nate Jones could get with him and help Devon, they need it. But when you keep talking about, we don't need no help, we don't need no help, we good over here, we good over here, you gonna get your son hurt. Because you're only gonna have, and when you get to that level, it ain't too many bags of potato chips you can go through. Okay? Y'all lost to a fighter y'all had no business losing to. Let that be known. I'm not saying taking nothing from Ryan Garcia, but that was a fighter they had no business losing to. And this is a guy who didn't even spend 8 weeks in the gym. Devon's already showing signs it's difficult for him. He's getting into the size now. He's getting older. So he's moving pretty fast. It'll be too late. It will be too late. We both know Shakur Stevenson will beat him. Now it's more evident. Now you got more people going, yeah, you're right. Shakur Stevenson will beat him. So we already seen this coming. We already know which way it moves. Now, when me and Nate sat in there, I already told you how I felt about Bill Haney. Now before the fight. So I don't want nobody to say, you just said the same words about that man before this, the whole nine. It's not like I got disdain for him. I just believe what he's doing is not progressive. I believe everything he's doing is on some clown-ish. That's how I see it, you know? So that's the part that bothers me the most about it. Is just, it's so phony. I mean, if you're a real dude from the streets, and like he said, that's nothing to glorify. Floyd said that to him. It's nothing to glorify. Why do you think that's so cool to do? And you in here counting this man's pockets and the whole thing. You got 150 million, you got that. How your kids out there like that? You got 150 million, man. You supposed to be doing, why are you counting his pockets? And talking about you gonna take care of these hoes, man. You supposed to be taking care of your kids. You supposed to make their life so comfortable that they ain't want to go out in the street. Like when a kid get a certain age, he gonna want to do what he want to do, no matter money in front of him or not. How many of these rich kids go out and do what the hell they want to do? And they got money. They gonna want to do what they want to do. Look, Bill Haney know what he was doing. Mm-hmm. He's not fooling me or anybody else out there. Bill Haney knows that being with Floyd was probably the best thing. Him training with Floyd would have been the best thing for him if he had one-on-one training with Floyd. If they could bring in somebody else. But when your ego is too strong and it's got to be you, if you can't take a back seat and say, it's about my son, my son needs this, it's going to come to a point when the rubber meets the road. So what's going on now? Is the audio better? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's just people trying to spam. Well, yeah, I got to get ready to drive. Well, that's because they play dirty games, man. When you got dirty people out here playing dirty games, this what happens. Oh, no, they know. See, certain people know what time it is. And when you have those people in the game, then they realize when it's all said and done, they look a little foolish. Devon's defense was horrible. He didn't possess it. His chin was in there. He panicking. He moving straight back with his chin up, with his arms out. He don't know how to control the space. He don't know how to take away the range. He's just trying to score points. He's not realizing he's being set up for shots. One shot kept hitting him repeatedly. He kept getting measured. Boom, counter and hooking around the right hand, baiting you to throw the right hand. You don't know how to punch and get under the punch when you throw it. You don't know how to step into your opponent. Devon did like no inside work whatsoever. His whole inside work was to go in there, maul, and hug. You smothering your own work. You could have been inside, going to the body, poop, poop, poop. Everything was on the outside, reaching in. Jab to the body. Jab to the body. Scoring point. All amateurish type of fighting. Nothing defensively. Not protecting his chin enough. You threw your jab and then keep your right hand where you need it to be. You just got it up like this just to put it up. But you're not really having it where you need it to catch the punches in return. You jabbing without feints. That's a problem for you. That's going to be a yeah, he to me, all that loud talking and all that, yeah, you ain't doing this. That was just all foolish. All of it was foolish. I'm a real street nigga. I'll still be in them streets. For what? Just to say you still in the streets? What sense does that make? When I was Devon kid, man, he was a great kid. Nothing wrong with him. And even his father, Devon, Bill Haney was never like that. Now he done fell in love with this camera. They got some money. Now it's, now the ego is on turned up. And that's the problem. And to sit there like you glorifying it. Yeah, he fell in love with the camera. Billy Hunter, another one. Now they don't call Billy Hunter no more. Sean retired, so who else was he training? Nobody. But what did he do? He was the mouthpiece. He was the one doing all the talking for his son. Real arrogant. They hype up these trainers. They had Billy Hunter. They had all these trainers that they worked with. They put Billy Hunter in charge of USA boxing. And he was damn near the whole Olympic trainer. And I'm like, why would they have this man doing this? Now, Bill Hunter, I don't think he's a great trainer at all. He's one of those motivators. Like, he worked with the kids and all that, but he don't know the game at all. I've seen him and his advice in the corner. He would wait till the HBO cameras get in there and he's going to go on the speech. Now, Nazim Muhammad, peace to him. But Nazim Muhammad was, he was that guy. I'm a blade, mother sucker. Yeah, Bill Haney, he's loving the fact he got Floyd on there. But I could tell from his demeanor when Floyd popped on there, he started smiling and all that. So you could tell it's just all a show for him. You know what I'm saying? That he ain't really got no beef with Floyd. But why, like Floyd said, what do you think is best? What me and you could do together for these kids, or the fact that me and you want to show me and you beefing with each other? Is that beneficial? Like, how is that beneficial? To show two black men beefing with each other and for nothing. And it's Floyd Mayweather, his beef with Floyd, his beef with Floyd. Floyd ain't never did nothing wrong to him. He never did nothing wrong with Devon at all. He offered Devon a deal that y'all wanted to go do something else, and that was fine. He didn't hate on Devon. Like he said, I would help Devon. If Devon needed help, I would help and work with him. You love Roy, but you don't think Roy's a good trainer. Well, it depends. Roy was more reactionary, reflexes, and his speed and athleticism is key to victory. But once he got to a certain age and everything started to slow. He still was fast. Let's act like Floyd didn't leak that sparring. He probably don't. Probably didn't. To be honest. That's stuff. You think that sparring footage ain't everywhere? Like, these dudes don't have that? You think Floyd is the only one that has that footage? You think Floyd was the one recording it with his phone? No. So if Floyd didn't record the footage, Somebody else had it. Just like when Clarissa Shields was talking about that and they put out the footage of her getting knocked out by that man, knocked down by the man, whatever, they put that footage out, right? They were sitting on it. So it's just something to think about, man. But anyway, I want to get up out of here. Shout out to Nate Jones, the Nate Jones story, Ticket TV, Kwame Brown Bus Life, Fight Hub, Fight Hype, Urban Politicians. Welcome to HD, IITV, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Don't forget to go to my Patreon where I had to finally air out Rick Ross because he did some dirty stuff over here to my YouTube page. So I had to go in and go upside his head a little bit. So everybody be like, you just do it for Drake. Same thing here. I said, I proved to you that I said the same things about Bill Haney that I said back before the fight that I'm saying today. So ain't nobody going over anybody's head. It's just here's what it is. Now you got, come on. It doesn't make no sense. Q Lee, you don't know that for a fact. He showed it to Ryan Garcia. I know that for a fact he did. So? He showed it to Ryan Garcia. So? And? What's that supposed to mean? Should he fight Isaac Cruz? Yeah, he gonna want to fight Isaac Cruz, but he gonna want to fight Isaac Cruz coming in as a welterweight. But Isaac Cruz is a whole different style of fight for him. He think he could beat Isaac Cruz because he can move around the ring. Isaac Cruz ain't gonna jab him. He could throw his combinations. He could land his hook and all of this stuff. And I'm cool with that. But that Ryan see the advantages. He's bigger than Aesop Cruz. So, yeah, he's going to love that. But Cruz know how to bait him into throwing his punch. And when he does, that's going to be his ass. Oh, these are for side checks. But get up out of here. I got to sign up. Peace and next week. All of y'all on the real. They have it in the live stream, so. Absolutely. So I'm out.